back in the golden age of gaming, Capcom created a video game series run and gun platform called Ghosts and Goblins, and the first game was made in the arcade, then it got ported to the Nintendo, which was a shitty port. Then they did a sequel called Ghouls and Ghosts and got ported to the Mega Drive and the Super Graphics. And then they created an exclusive version, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, on the Super Nintendo. And you know what? I missed this kind of platform. It was challenging and it was very frustrating, but it was fun at the same time. Then half a year ago, I saw a trailer of this game called Battle Princess Madelyn, and boy, it looked like it was made by Capcom, and it looks stupendous. So I was browsing the store today on the Switch, and it was available for purchase, and it was only about $15. And to my surprise, it's only 726 megabytes, not even a gig. So let's jump on it and see how it plays. Now in the story, the dog gets killed and he gets revived as a ghost companion. Now you can see when you see the map, it's something familiar about it, right? It looks exactly like Ghouls and Ghosts or Ghosts and Goblins. Now as soon as you enter the level, the first level, my god, those sprites, look at the sprites up there on the leaves, that wave effect, it looks really good. And we're gonna go forward. Yeah, it looks really good, man. Look at that light coming down, that rays of light. Okay, one thing I like though, you could double jump on this game, like Super Ghouls and Ghosts. You could shoot downward, up, and you got different weapons. You see those two circles up there where the weapons are? That's your weapon slot. Look how cool that effect was, man. I love all those sprite effects. And then when you pick up all those coins, it reminds me a lot of Magic Sword. And by the way, those two slots in the weapons that I told you about, you could hold two different weapons, and you could switch between them with the shoulder buttons on your control pad. And that spirit that disappeared, it's not a checkpoint, but it gives you a chest full of goodies like better armor and also health. And if you stand in one place, the enemies will keep respawning. I haven't figured out what that big coin is for. You collect 2 per level. Look how nice the lighting is, how cool everything changed from yellow to all blue. It's a very beautiful game. Now if you want your dog to help you in the fight like he's doing now, you have to collect a certain item, like an ammo, and once you collect it, he'll help you out in the fight. Now there's one type of enemy that gives you weapons. It's not that Grim Reaper there in the blue, and then he's coming up right now. He drops weapons, and you could swap between your weapons, have 2 at the same time. Like I'm gonna grab the knife right now, and it works really good. Now keep in mind that you gotta keep going. You can't waste time. The levels are timed, so if you don't make it before you get to the boss, it's game over. You gotta start over again. Now watch when I pick up the armor here that the spirit gives me. It boosts up my health meter, and as you enter the level, it transitions, and it's very nice. And I like this level a lot, especially when you go down the stairs. It shows that there's a lake there or like some water there, and it looks beautiful with the reflective sprites reflecting off. Look how nice that looks. It's a nice effect. Oh wow, I just noticed the background, there's some fog in the background that looks really nice. Look at that. I just noticed that right now. Now these big worms are hard to kill. I don't think you could kill them. Now we're approaching to the first boss. Gotta be careful here. Thank God for double jump. There we go. I like that banner in the back. That looks really nice. Okay, this guy's a little tough at first because he has a long reach. His sword reaches half the screen, and you gotta be careful with those boulders that he drops. Also, if you get near him, like under him, he'll start rushing at you. And this weapon that I have, it looks like bombs. This is the only weapon that will kill him quick. I haven't figured out another weapon that will kill him any quicker, but it works really well. But I gotten killed a lot with this guy, especially using a different weapon than what I'm using right now. This level is really nice. It's like a forest, and it has a big lake. You're gonna see the lake in a little bit. But this level is pretty hard in the beginning. I died a lot of times, especially when you get to the water. One thing I forgot to mention: the music is very good. It doesn't have bad music. It has good music actually. You could hear it in the background. It's really nice. Now there's this enemy there with a vine. I thought you could kill him, but you cannot kill him. It's basically a trap. Watch how I go up. It's like one of those big plant monsters. Yeah, that's a trap right there. There's no way to kill him. Now you see that guy there, that Grim Reaper with an arrow? That is the most annoying enemy in the game. Very hard, man. You'll see later on in the third level when I couldn't pass it. Look at this enemy right here. Does this remind you of anything from Super Ghouls and Ghosts? That enemy right there, the one that's blue and explodes. And when you go down here also, see that? It reminds me of Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh no, or actually Ghouls and Ghosts, one of the levels. Now this part here, you're gonna see how I got the super armor and it gave me almost a full health, but it doesn't do nothing special like Super Ghouls and Ghosts. When you hold down the button and you do like a super move, it just gives you more armor. It looks pretty cool though with the cape. I mean, maybe later on in the game you get a different armor set and it gives you superpowers. I could be wrong. Now this part here is a pain in the butt, dude. Oh my god, I died so many times here because you gotta jump and then you gotta avoid that Grim Reaper with the arrows, dude. That is annoying as hell, man. I must have died like 10 times here, and then you gotta avoid the spike at the same time. And I finally made it, but wow, it took me a lot of tries. And then when I get here, it's another pain in the butt with the bats. Look how cool that background looks. That Tyrannosaurus Rex, whatever that is, it looks really nice, man. And look at the blood coming down, bro. Wow, those transparencies are really beautiful. They really did a good job in the art department here, with all the effects kicking in, you know. Look at that smoke in the background. That looks really nice. I also died here a lot, and you know who, right? You know who killed me a lot here is that damn skeleton with the arrows hitting you. And the worst part about it, he shoots arrows downward or diagonally also. Especially the third level. The third level was tough. Another tough enemy is when you go up with that serpent there. He'll shoot in 8 directions also. Very hard. Not very hard, but very annoying. And I really love that blood coming down. This guy was a little tough in the beginning, but I got his I figured out his pattern, and I killed him pretty quickly compared to the first boss with that big knight that was fighting. But once you know the pattern and how to dodge his big hands, you could kill him easily. This level is really nice. I like it a lot. The foreground with the reflection of the water looks nice. The background with some nice fog effects and waterfall transparencies. They really did a great job in the art department, like I said earlier. Now once you enter this castle, oh my god, it gets harder though. It gets harder. Now those creatures that have fire on them, they follow you. They're annoying as hell too. So you got to be careful with those creatures right there. They're like bats, like demon bats, or little gargoyles. I don't know, but they're a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie, because they try to dodge your projectiles and then they chase you. Okay, here's the real pain in the butt right here. You got to be careful with those Grim Reapers with those bow and arrow. They are a pain in the butt. They're the reason why I can't get past this level. And look at those eyes in the background. What is that? Looks kind of cool though. Okay, now this part is a real pain in the ass. Very hard to avoid. You gotta basically just let it hit you and you'll be invincible for a few seconds and just go through it. Now you see these ghosts, the Grim Reapers, these are the worst of all, man. They're everywhere. Look at that, they shoot downward, they shoot diagonally. On top of that, you gotta avoid that swinging, whatever that's called, I forgot. And you got two more on top there. He shoots downward, and this guy shoots at you diagonally if you're in the right angle. But it's not like impossible, but you can get through it. And I'm gonna die up there eventually. I'm not gonna make it, but so far, guys, I think it's a great game. It's a must-buy in my opinion, and it has 10 levels. So I don't know if how they when they say 10 levels, maybe it's if they say 5 levels split into 2 sections. I don't know. I gotta look at the map, the full map. But so far, man, it's really good, man. I highly recommend it. It's on Steam, on PS4, Xbox, Switch. And it's worth getting, man. It's worth getting, and support the developer. They did a great job on it. And there you go. That's the map. I have to Google and see the map, how big it is. So there you go, guys. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and let me know if you bought it or you're planning on getting it. And what do you think about it? You think it's worth getting? It's really good. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. So you guys take care and have a nice day. Bye bye.